Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to the Scattered Pearls Conference. We're here in Fort Worth, Texas, and we're going to have a wonderful time. The title Scattered Pearls is not just something with us, something that sounds good to us, but in fact, you can see it in the universe. One of the things that you will notice in the first part of this conference is that we will be going back and forth in our perspective and in our view from that which is a part of the universe as a whole to that which pertains to you and I as individual men and women. One of the points of the conference is to prove the reality of the statement that you are the God of the universe. And that seems so far-fetched. That seems so way out, and we recite it like school children, sometimes thoughtlessly. We memorize it by heart, which is the starting point. We must do that. But then after we memorize it by heart, then we have to allow that which is in our heart to be assessed by our minds, so that we begin to perceive the reality of that statement, that that's not just hyperbole, that's not just exaggeration, but that is really true. So one of the aims and purposes of the Scattered Pearls Conference is for us to begin to realize that we are a significant part. You and I are a significant part of the universal order of things. That we have a role and a responsibility, not just on the small scale, but on the largest scale. And what we must strive to do is, yes, perform properly our duty and responsibility on the small scale, where our feet are planted on the ground, but yet we must have the ability and the courage to lift up our eyes to the heaven and realize that we have duty and responsibility everywhere, everywhere that our eye can go, everywhere that our mind can reach to. We have responsibility, we have duty there. And all that we perceive, wherever it is ours. And we are the gods there, just like we are the gods here. Is that all right?
Now this is important because we want to establish your identity. You know, I would do these workshops and ask people, who are you? You get all kind of answers, right? Folks will say their name, they'll say their gender. I'm a woman, I'm a man, I'm Fred, I'm this, I'm that. I'm African, I'm Chinese, I'm American, right? These are just different answers. If I ask you, who are you? Well, I know what you're gonna say. That's why I'm not gonna ask you, because you got a pre-programmed answer in your head, and you should have it memorized. So if I ask you, you should really recite it exactly, right? So I'm not gonna ask you, I'm gonna assume you know it. I'll ask you later. Ethnicity.
On behalf of the Southwest Regional Laborers of the City of Houston, Brother Robert, Brother Stephen, Sister Valerie, Brother Derek, and Sister Helen, we would like to congratulate and thank Muhammad's Mosque number 52 for putting on such a magnificent conference entitled Scattered Pearls. It was absolutely dynamic. I know for me personally, it really allowed me to really look at myself to understand the time that we're in, and as the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, and know the time of what must be done. So I'm really looking at myself because I know, as the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, that we are gods, that I am a god, and Minister Farrakhan said, practice being a god. And the experience I had at this conference absolutely gave me the practical understanding of such a dynamic, most powerful statement made by the Honorable Elijah Muhammad that God is a man. So again, thank you, thank you, thank you, and may Allah continue to bless us and with our good endeavors. Thank you, my brother.
My name is Sister Cynthia 2X, and I'm from the city of Fort Worth, Texas, Muhammad Mosque number 52.
What did you think about this weekend's conference?
The weekend's conference was beautiful. It has really touched me and changed my whole perception on what I believed that I could accomplish in regards to being a God. I know that we're taught and we hear all the time that we're gods, you know, with the little g, children of the Most High God, but being able to actually put that into a perspective and know how to manipulate it on a small level, of course, but the experience I had with the disappearing clouds, it was something that I never thought that I would ever be able to experience, and it just really put my whole life into a different perspective. It has changed the way I believe in myself, you know, in regards to my accomplishments, my goals, and now I really believe that I can accomplish anything, and I need to start exercising that more. So that experience has helped me to put myself into that perspective. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.